Hello, everyone. Hello. I know it has been a while since you last saw my face, but I am here today again with another 6 minutes of success with Shanika. So, as you may have known, I was not on last week. You did not have a new video from me, and I'm going to tell you why. Because on this road to obtaining success in your life, in whatever area you deem necessary, you must take time for yourself. So that's what I did. I took some time for myself, and so today I'm back refreshed, and so I want to share with you ways that you can also take time for yourself. So today's episode is called Self-Care Development. You know, on your job you have that PD for professional development, but today is for self-care development. It's very important to take care of yourself because guess what? You only have one you. So you have to make sure that you are A-OK. I used to love going to Barnes and Nobles to sit down and read books and magazines, just to find out what was going on in the world, reading Us Weekly, People magazine, all types of magazines to just, escape from reality and from the world. Now, lately, I don't find myself doing that as much. Well, we're here in COVID, so of course I'm not doing that now. However, I am still doing my self-care development, my SCD is what I'll call it, because I have been purchasing books online on Amazon, and I'm going to share with you the books I have purchased thus far, what I have read thus far, what's on my to-read list, and I hope that it inspires you in whatever area you need this self-care development in. So, are you ready? Let's go. So the first book I have is Feeding the Soul, y'all. Feeding the Soul by Miss Tabitha Brown. If you have not heard of this book, where you been? It is a very easy read. It's very down to earth. Talk to your homegirl. I know she has gone on tours around the country also discussing her book. I suggest you get it because guess what? Your soul needs to be fed. She gives us insight and wisdom on things you may not necessarily think about all the time, or you may have, but there's a different twist to it. It's always good to read things differently in a different manner. So I highly suggest Feeding the Soul by Tabitha Brown. Nope, I'm not done just yet because I'm bouncing around between a few books, but that is one that I'm currently reading. I have been enjoying it so far, and I suggest that you go ahead and get it. All right. The next book that I have is I'm Judging You by Lovey. I have not read it yet. However, the description just lets me know it may be a good one for me to read to help me dig deep inside myself to see some things and gain some insight. I also purchased another book by Lovey, and this is called Professional Troublemaker: The Fear Fighter Manual. So look, as you know, I have discussed fear many a time with you all. And so I got this book because I'm so excited to find out what the professional troublemaker is all about. Because in life, it is my aim and my goal to live fearlessly. And I want you to as well, to live fearlessly. And even sometimes being fearless can be kind of scary. But guess what? It's perfectly fine. Because if you hang on to fear and you never see what's next, you won't be moving. You'll stay stagnant and you can't grow. So let's become fearless to live fearlessly. So to follow that up, I have Mike Todd's book, Crazy Faith. So, y'all, I found out about Mike Todd last year. OMG. I love his messages, his sermons. It's right on time. They are very inspirational, and he uses his props in such a way that allows you to fully understand. The Bible is an old book. One of the oldest books that I know. And it can be hard sometimes to read and to understand it. But he does a very great job within his sermons of explaining the scriptures from which he's preaching from. So this book, Crazy Faith is very good. If you do not know about Mike Todd, I suggest you read up on him and find about his church in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Very, very inspirational. And so the last book that I'm going to talk about is The Entrepreneur's Startup Game Plan by Sharon Beeson. This gives you 12 months of actionable tips. So my current library of items that I'm reading is full. And it has a range and variety of items in there. Why? Because I want to cover various areas of my life. Because when you tap into all the areas that you want to cover for yourself, that allows you to fully hone in and learn how you can obtain success in your life. Because remember, that's my goal, for each and every one of y'all to become successful, not just starting a business, not just becoming an entrepreneur, but in life. Because guess what? Even as a business owner, even as an entrepreneur, you are still living, not just in the business world, but in the entire world. So it's important to cover yourself on all bases. So I hope today's video has been helpful. Thank you all for watching. Again, my name is Shanika. You can find me on royalstatements.com, my website. You can also find me on Facebook at Royal Statements, Instagram, Royal Statements SC. And on my YouTube is also Royal Statements. So drop me a comment, drop me a link, a like below to tell me if you like this video, 1. 2, what type of self-care development do you practice? How do you take care of yourself? Because guess what? You only got one you, honey. So live it like it's golden. Take care of yourself and cherish who you are, because you're wonderful and unique and you're beautiful. Thank you all for watching, and I shall talk to you later. Bye-bye.